Look at him. Look at him. I don't think I've ever been so careful. Looking good. Smelling good. Feeling thirsty. Right, let's go in, Perfect Drafters. Cheers. Here's to a new brewery. And here's to those monks. Well, hello there, Perfect Drafters. And have we got a special? We? There's only me here. That's it. Have I got a little beauty for you today? And actually, a little pleasure for myself. Because although it might be nice to get a bit of an idea of what this new keg looks like, what it pours like, what I think it tastes like, in the end of the day, as much as I'm a giving person with these reviews, basically it's me just enjoying them. So that's life. But it is a beauty. Well, I'm hoping it is. It is the new Le Trappe. I think it was released 2 weeks ago, I think. So, usual fanfare of glory that a new keg was coming from Beerhawk. All the anticipation, all the excitement. And I was fortunate. I got in there pretty swift because there was only 750 of the free gift pack things that were given out. I was fortunate enough to get in there. As soon as I got it in my basket, checked out, etc., I was checking on the order confirmation because you needed that to make sure that you had the free gift. And when my Yodel man, and he's a good old boy, my Yodel man, I know some people have a bit of an issue with Yodel. There's even a Twitter group called Yodel. And back in the day when they lost 5 of my TVs, not even joking, 5 TVs, I weren't that impressed with them. But I think it's just down to who your Yodel man is. And my Yodel boy, he's a top fella. He really is. He wombles up my drive. He passes me my kegs. Top youth. Absolute top youth. That said, on his last delivery, which included this Le Trappe, it was a standard 3 keg box. And I was thinking, where's my glasses? I'd brought it in. Whipped open the box. Obviously, in that standard, lengthy 3 keg box that you get, there's not going to be anything in there because it usually comes in an extra pack. They normally do like a 4 keg one, but with a box inside that, and that contains your glasses or your glass or your gifts, whatever it is. So I thought, something's gone awry here. I wasn't blaming my Yodel man. I know he's a good fella. I looked on the top of the box, where your barcode and stuff is, and it did say 1 of 2. And I was thinking, where's that second little baby? Anyway, went on to the old Yodel chat. 5 minutes later, chat person just going, yeah, here's another tracking code, banged it in, and sure enough, it was due out the next day. So, happy days. Next day, here comes my box, and I've got my glass. So I've got my glass for it. Came with a nice skimmer and a bar runner as well, now with a bar mat, bar towel, a few coasters. All nice stuff. Now, I am considering building a bar. In fact, I am building a bar very soon. So they will be right at home in that. Absolute belters. If I'm not that impressed with the beer, though, probably won't go with all that stuff out. But, we'll see. We'll see. So I have loaded it today. In fact, I'm a little bit conscious. Just peering back, it's on 5 degrees. So it's been in there about an hour. I think my sub-cold fridge didn't quite bring it down to the temperature that I was expecting. It is fully loaded. I probably should have, put up the gauge. If you look on my sub-cold fridge review, I say about turning it down. No, you don't go down in numbers, not in a sub-cold. You go up for colder. So I probably should go up a little bit more. just to keep all those kegs nicely chilled. Didn't quite do that. Just peered round again, still on 5 degrees. So if you go onto the Trappist Le Trappe website, you will see they do various different Le Trappes. Some a little bit more strengthy. I think the odd one's a bit weaker than this, but this is the Blonde. Okay, so very much I'm thinking in the same vein as the Leffe Blonde, which is obviously available on the PerfectDraft as well. Done a review on that, so check that out if you want. So I will be kind of thinking, you know, Leffe Blonde in mind, but this, it's not a Leffe, so therefore shouldn't have that Leffe twang. So I am thinking it's going to be different to that. If we have a look on the Big Bold Reviews website, here we go. You can now sort through this one, so you can now put this amongst your favourites. So just having a look at how much it costs for a start. £37.50 of your finest pound coins. It is 6.5%. So just how the Jupiler was, what, a 0.1% less than the Hertog. Is that right? Or the other way around? Anyway, there was a 0.1% difference. There's a 0.1% difference in this compared to the Leffe Blonde. So Leffe Blonde being 6.6%. So if you look here, that's how much it's going to cost you per pint. If you're paying full whack or if you've got your discounts and return keggage. And there we go with the calories per pint. Anyway, I'm not bothered about that. And you'll see I'm not that bothered about the calories per pint because for my snackage, I've got something that is a little bit fatty. I'm pleased I found this flavour of them because I've had the jalapeno and cheddar Snyders before. Absolute belters. Probably my number one on the snackage-o-meter. But I wasn't so impressed, although still good, with the onion ones. With the onion ones. I'm not quite sure what it was. They just weren't quite... I don't know, I'm probably just a little bit disappointed after the jalapeno and cheddar ones, to be honest. So again, with the kind of comparison of the Jupiler and the Hertog, we have there a Belgium versus Netherlands, and we've got it again in the style of Leffe versus Le Trappe. Le Trappe being from the Netherlands and the Leffe from Belgium. So what will it be this time? So obviously what's a little bit more special with this is that it's a new brewery. So that's good. That's exciting. It's not your standard InBev stuff. This is pretty special. This is an absolute quality brewery. And it's brewed by monks. Who doesn't want a beer brewed by monks? And what they actually say, if you have a look on their website, it's a nice website, have a look, is when you taste this beer, you taste more than just a genuinely good ale. You taste the tranquility. I don't know about you, but I want to taste tranquility. Can't imagine what it tastes like. But if I was to pull an expression of me thinking what tranquility tasting would be like, it would be something like this. Yeah, that good. So, brewed in Brabant. This is where the monks fled from France. They were French monks. And fled to brew some beer. Yeah? Wise monks. And this is an award-winning beer. So they're blonde. It won the Dutch Beer Challenge of 2019. It was the European Beer Star Gold Place of 2018. And also gold for the Brussels Beer Challenge of 2018 as well. And in their words, this is what they say. It's a golden yellow Trappist with a white foam collar. Not a foam head. This is a collar. And a rich flavour. An accessible, provocative beer with a slightly sweet, mildly bitter and malty flavour. Whenever I say malty flavour, I always think of Maltesers. Anyway, I doubt it's the lighter way to enjoy beer because it has got that bit more ABV. The calories showed us it wasn't the lighter way to enjoy beer, but c'est la vie. Bit of French there from the teachers of Bewitched. So, anyway, Bewitched. Let's see if this bewitches me. Let's have a look at the keg. Let's do the pour in this lovely Le Trappe chalice that I've got. Don't want to show off because I know some people didn't get them, but I'm happy I got it. So that's the way it is. Let's do that pour. Let's have a look at the colour. Let's have a look. I don't think I'll have much carbonation, but don't need it. Don't need it with this little belter. Let's get stuck in, have a taste, see what it tastes like. Then I'll have some snackage. So here we go. There it is. There's the keggage. We've got Le Trappe Trappist Blonde. 6.5%. It's a lovely looking thing. It's an authentic Trappist product. Yeah. So I believe only certain ales can obviously say that. It's when they're brewed by the monks. Yeah, I would pronounce what it says underneath. Easy, easy. I would say what it pronounces underneath that Trappist bit, but I can't. So there's the keg. I'm excited, people. Let's give it a pour. Right, so here we go. Look, there it is. Okay, like I say, we're on the 5 degrees, but I'm not too fussed about that because I think this could be a little bit warmer anyway than your 3. So let's go. Right, that's basically a glass full of foam. Good head, isn't it? Good head for that kind of thing. I suppose the fish bowl-like shape of the left glass, not quite there with this one. So that's why I didn't risk it. And I don't want to lose a drop of this because this almost feels like it's very precious. I'm going to give it a top up anyway, but let's bring it in and let's have a look. Okay, there we go. Look at that. It smells good. It looks good. I do like that gold rim. Yeah, I do. But just look at that. Look at that lovely amber colour. Beautiful. Beautiful. It almost feels like this should be very smooth. Very smooth. Probably will be. Just having a look. It has got a bit of carbonation. It has got some bubs. It's got more bubs than I thought it'd have, to be quite honest. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of looking at it. I want to sup it. Let's go. Okay, we're going in. I've given it a little top up. Can't wait. Look at him. Look at him. I don't think I've ever been so careful. Looking good. Smelling good. Feeling thirsty. Right, let's go in, Perfect Drafters. Cheers. Here's to a new brewery. And here's to those monks. It's just quality. Absolute quality. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It is a quality ale. Absolutely quality. More carbonation in the mouth, or more, you know, for me, just more bubs on the tongue than I expected. Probably the same level as a Leffe Blonde. Very similar to the Leffe Blonde, I'd say, but just slightly less of that kind of left twang. Obviously, without it being that, it's not going to be it, is it? So it is a little bit different. But, you know, almost the same ABV as that Leffe Blonde. And it tastes like it. It really does. Smooth. It has got that slight bitterness about it. But very smooth. a pleasurable drink. I mean, with that, yeah. I think you could go through a few of them. I think you could go through a few. I mean, I know this isn't a pint, but I think you could have a few pints of that, even though it is a quality. It's a supper, like I say, not a swiller before. It's not a swiller, but I think you could get through a few. Dangerous. Danger, danger. There's danger here. This on the Perfect Draft. Yeah. Yeah, it's right up there. That is up there with the best of quality kegs on the Perfect Draft. Well done. Well done for getting this brewery on. If ever a beer could taste of awards, there it is. Yeah, there is a bit of sweetness about it as well. It is quite sweet. Is it as sweet as the Leffe Blonde? Yeah, I think it is. Maybe a touch more. It's lovely. Lovely. Got that slight mild bitterness, nice and sweet. You can taste the ABV in it. You know, very nice full mouthfeel to it. Few bubs on the tongue. Just enough. Goes down smooth. A belter. An absolute belter. Yeah. I'm getting that again. I will get that again. As I'm doing these reviews, I'm kind of thinking, you know, I need to get different kegs to do these reviews and stuff like that. Because I am going to get through them all. I am. It's my mission in life. Absolute mission in life. Not a bad one to have. Let's face it, not a bad one. But the thing that's difficult about that is some of the kegs that you know you're not going to go back to for a while that you would love to. And this is going to be one of them. It is. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. I'd say it's got that bit more uniqueness about it. Coming off the back of the Hertog and the Jupiler like I have done, which I really did enjoy because they were very easy drinkers. They were swillers. They were swillers, and I did get through them pretty quick. This one will take longer because it's one to savour. It's one to enjoy that bit in a bit of a different way. You know, you're not banging down two with your roast dinner. You're just supping it along with your roast dinner. If you're having a roast dinner with your beer, just have the Bisto gravy on it, fire a Jupiler down. Have Bisto luxury gravy on it, and have a Trappist with it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm sure there's better gravy than that. You know, I'm sure there's better gravy than Bisto luxury. I'm not a gravy expert. Is gravy a condiment or... Why are we going on about gravy? Is it a condiment or a sauce? Anyway, that's definitely enough about gravy. That is a beauty. Let's go in for some snackage. So here we go. Yeah. These Snyders are an absolute beauty. Like I say before, the jalapeno and cheddar, was it jalapeno and whatever it was, the jalapeno ones, absolutely spot on. Probably the #1 snackage. The onion ones, not so much, but still quality. Never had these before. These are the salted caramel ones. Flavoured sourdough pretzel pieces, sweet and salty, from the Snyders of Hanover. So, again, very fortunate. Found them in my home bargains. So, I'm not always in there. It does seem like it. But when you find something like this in a shop like that, you've basically struck gold. So, I struck gold on this occasion. I'm now banging in to the sweet and salty pretzel pieces. Let's go. I think I had this problem with the other ones, as in the lack of the tearage. Getting the teeth in. Now, I do like salted caramel. Let's get a whiff in. Oh, caramel-tastic. Caramel-tastic. That, yeah, beauty. I've not smelt caramel like that since... since I had a Cadbury's caramel. Right, so let's, very sweet. That is sweet smelling. It almost looks like there's fudge on the packet. Right. We know what they look like. We know what they're going to look like, these pretzel pieces. I'm going to pour out a few. You can see the salty bits on them. Looking a bit salty. There we go. Oh. Oh, oh. Sweet. Neil Diamond. Very good. Sweet Caroline. Very good. And as with the jalapeno ones, dry your mouth out to perfection for a sup of the beer. Win-win, people. Win-win. Life is sweet and salty. And that's a bit of tranquility in a glass. What am I giving it? I'm giving that... I'm going to give it a 9. Yeah. The only thing that would make that better is if Isla Fisher was sipping it with me. That is a beauty. It's a belter. And these are good. These are good. They're not as good as the jalapeno ones, but then that's because I like the spiciness. If you like a more sweet snack and a bit of saltiness, these would be your bag. So I prefer them much more to the onion ones. So I'm going to give these an 8. I think I gave the jalapeno ones a 10. They're still my favourite, absolute belters, but these are well worth a try. A lot harder to get hold of. Apparently there are some buffalo wing ones as well. Would love to try them, but haven't seen them anywhere. Nowhere. Well, I was going to say cheers, Perfect Drafters. I've got nothing to cheers with. Let's have a little top up. So, look at it. Beautiful colour. All good. If you enjoyed that, please give it a like. Pretzel piece in the throat. If you like that, please give it a like. I will be doing more keg reviews soon. Like I said before, I am going to do that quack, but I am waiting for that week off, which is next week. So I'm going to do that. If you want to see that, please subscribe. Don't miss out on it. Check out the Big Bold Reviews website. Sort out those kegs. Have a look. Sort them out. Say what's your number one. But for now, Perfect Drafters, cheers to the monks. And cheers to you. Cheers to you. Have a cracking weekend once again. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Cheers.